What's going on in the kitchen? I'll tell you what's going on in the kitchen. You are live right here, right now, with me, Chasing Sunshine by Veronica. Welcome, guys. I thank you so very much for popping on tonight. Tonight is day 8 of 30 Days Live. You got it. So I'm continuing on with this challenge on day 8, like I just said. And tonight we are having a little bit of a change. So my dear friend, Miss Autumn from Island Heart Vintage, was going to jump on tonight, but we've been having some technical difficulties. So in order to not have poor quality tonight as far as the sound, we decided just to postpone the get together. And I'm just going to go on live tonight and do a little special treat here tonight. Hi, Miss Marilee Lee. So my friend Miss Marilee, I seen her today, and she asked if I could upcycle this cute little tea stand of hers, and I said, "Of course I can." Why, of course. Not a problem. So we're going to just jump into that process starting right here, right now. Hi, Miss Casey. How are you, sweetheart? Miss Mama Bear is not coming on live tonight, but tomorrow. So, oh, no, not tomorrow. We are going to figure out a day that we're going to go live together, but it's not going to be tonight due to poor sound quality. So with that said, I'm just going to jump right into mixing my Sweet Pickins and milk paint. I'm going to use flour sack tonight because Miss Marilee, pop on and let me know if I'm incorrect, but you do want chippy white drippy stuff, right? I think that's what you want. If you want more of a solid, non-drippy, let me know now because I'm mixing the milk paint. And the milk paint is a true, authentic, chippy loveliness. Now, with that said, if we put it on and it ends up being a little too chippy, we then can come back with some DIY paint and or more milk paint to fix that problem. Hey, Becky from Arizona, thank you for popping on. I really appreciate you guys so very much. So with that said, I have a couple things that I'm going to do with this little guy tonight. I do not know the history on this. The only history that I know is that it looks like it has a tag here. It was $95. It's an old, and I think it's an antique tea cart. And it's super cute. I'll just turn you guys just a little bit here so you can see the whole shebang. It's super cute and adorable. And we're just going to actually clean it up tonight. We're going to get a coat of Dark and Decrepit so that it's a little darker tone than this, so that when we do distress back or the milk paint chips off, you'll see the darker color versus this lighter oak color. It has the speckle in that famous speckle. So the first thing I'm going to do, like I said, is just I'm going to mix up my milk paint. And Miss Marilee, you do want, oh, too bad the sound quality isn't good. I know. We'll get it together. That's why we're doing this whole 30 days live, is to work out all the technical difficulties. There you go. And my lighting's kind of crazy too, huh? Whoa. Is that better? No, so much. Okay. So I just started off with a 1/3 cup of warm water. I'm getting smarter tonight. I'm mixing my milk paint first so that it has time to calm down. And then I'm going to come in with a 1/3 cup of the milk paint. Again, this is from the Sweet Pickins line, and it is flour sack. We're just going to mix it in there. And I'm not going to add any what's it called? Bond. Whew. Anyway, we're not going to add any of that stuff. We're just going to go straight in. Oh, and mix it up. Mix it. Whoa. So you probably don't want to braid that. So what I'm going to do is put my paws over it while I mix it up until the actual paint is kind of liquefied. Lesson learned there. Okay. So this is actually a frother. I'm not sure that it's actually the best tool to use because it does make it really super frothy. And I do have a immersion blender somewhere. I gotta dig that thing out, but that too just makes it frothy. So regardless, you guys kind of help me out here. I feel like I talk. And the reason I do that, number one, that's just me. And then number two, I feel like I don't really like a lot of dead space, but it's not all about me. So you guys tell me if you want me to button it up, Buttercup. Okay? All right, so I'm just gonna mix of this and then let it set aside while I wash down the tea stand here. And this is gonna be a couple days process. We're not finishing this tonight by any means. And this is gonna be probably just like 1.5 coats on this little guy, which I hope to get to tonight, which we are getting to tonight because I'm mixing the paint, right? Okay, so I'm actually swirling it, getting all the good stuff off the bottom, and I'm mixing it up. Okay, so I feel like that's a pretty good mix. Let's see if you guys could see. How is the quality tonight, you guys? I'm on my laptop. I got a brand new laptop, and I'm on the laptop tonight. So let me know if there's any lag time or how it's actually working out. I got a couple of buckets of water over here. This one is just a little bit of Dawn dish soap and some warm water. And so I've already kind of gone over this a little bit before we started so that I could just get her done a little faster. And so I'm just going to wash. Yeah, so today was a great day. We do have wildfires all around us right now. Last I heard there were 17, but that was yesterday. So I don't know if we're holding at 17 or what the status is of those fires. I will get the update hopefully from the team in the morning. If not, I will track them down. Okay, this has got a little drawer here, which is going to have to be glued back together because it's coming apart, but it is dovetail, so that's cool. Just going to set that aside for now so I can get it cleaned up. I hope y'all had a wonderful day today. Guess who's coming home right now? That's right, my other half, Mr. Jimmy Ray Rose. He's on his way home shortly. Been gone for 2 weeks this time, but he was gone for just about 2 weeks the time before and home for like a day or two. He's been gone for a few months here. Just a few months. So I'm just giving it a quick little rub. So for me, I'm kind of like Jamie Ray. I don't really spend as much time cleaning my stuff as I probably ought to. I feel like the reason is because I don't mind a little extra drippy. And if there's a chunk of something on there that you didn't clean off, and when you go to sand it, it'll fall right off. There you go. What do you call that? You call that a tip? No. What do folks call that? I don't know. Anyway, I think it's smart, honestly. Okay, so yes, I am missing my Miss Autumn tonight, but we just can't seem to figure it out. I do believe that I kind of personally feel, Autumn, that it is, hey, sweetheart, there you are, 27 fires with the Type 2 team coming in tonight from the river complex. Okay, cool. Where is that camp going to be located? Because I will be there tomorrow. And it says, it's your show. I enjoy your chat. Ah, thank you, Becky. Yeah, I'm kind of one of these chatty Cathys for sure. I talk. Jeremy and I would joke when he was first courting me, not first, but when we were laying in bed and waking up in the mornings and even in the middle of the night, I oftentimes wake up in the middle of the night and have a story to tell. I don't know. That's just me. Okay, so I feel like that's pretty okay. I think that's pretty good, Miss. There's a little bit of peelage, but this is, when I say peelage, what I mean is I feel like it's kind of lifting over here. Like this may have been in the weather just a little bit for a little while. Okay, so I'm going to take my buckets of water, put them over here. And I'm going to put this back in here because I want it to all be cohesive, even though it's going to have to be fixed because that's not quite setting right. So we're going to go in with some Dark and Decrepit, which is a liquid patina. Now, typically you put a liquid patina on, not last, but it's a sealer is what I'm trying to say. So it is a stain and sealer built into the same product. And why I want to use it, like I already said, is I just want to darken this up so that when the paint chips off, you see the darkness. You know what I mean? Okie dokie, we're doing it. We are doing it. Let's see. I am prepared. Okay. I hope you like this, Miss Marilily. I didn't quite ask you. I just am going for it. Just going for it, girl. I feel like I know you enough that you'll like it. You'll like it. Yeah, you will. I'm going to get this rag here just so that I have it on hand right here. I always like to have a clean area when I'm cooking, when I'm putting my makeup on, anything I do. It's like if it's not a clean area, actually, typically before I go live, I always have to like sweep and mop the kitchen floor. It's just kind of a thing I do. Colton Jones, hey bird. No, that lady did not call me about the rental. I'm sure you will love it too, Miss. Oh, Bailey, how's it going, sweetheart? Aww. The colored caboose. Hey, Miss Melanie. Autumn's not popping on tonight. We were having some difficulties, so we are just rolling with this. And she's currently painting still at her home, painting along with me. We're just not together. Bummer dealio. But you know, we decided that we made that executive decision actually so that you guys wouldn't have to bear through it. Like our video was so much fun last night, Mel, and I really loved it, but the quality of my voice was wah 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 wah. So typically you would sand back as well before you put this liquid patina on. Hopefully my voice isn't changing too much. Got my handy dandy little, I'm really excited about this like $33 mic, I'm calling it. It basically goes in the center of a table when you are having a conference call. It's working. And so typically you would like sand this back and rough up the edges and get those pores of the wood open so that this dark and decrepit would have something to grab onto. But the reason I wanted to just go in is because there's enough open pores because this has been out in the weather, I could tell, and that it's going to accept the dark and decrepit in some areas. It's not in others, but that's okay. I really like that mosaic kind of look. And so I'm just slobbing it on there. Get it on there. You don't have to really, don't take your time at this stage because it's just the first stage, right? It's part of the Ducky stage. For those of you that don't know what the Ducky stage is, I invented that stage a couple nights ago, and it's the ugly duckling stage. You guys know, I'm pretty sure it was with Ducky. It was either 16 candles. 16 candles. You guys have seen that show, right? If you guys have seen that show, give me a heart. Don't let me feel old by myself. Come on, guys. Anyway, Ducky was the silly dude on there, and I just thought it was a cute little name. So it's the Ducky stage, guys. The Ducky stage. Get it on there. And I'm going to take this hardware off, but for now, I'm just getting it on there. And, you know, I do kind of feel rushed on these lives as well. But I feel like it will get better over time. I should probably move my milk paint so I don't drip any of this in there, right? Oh, I'm so excited about this darn laptop situation because I have it plugged in directly to our internet. So I'm hoping that you could see me clear as a whistle tonight, huh? Ducky, okay, Ducky's pretty in pink. Thank you, Marilee. We'll go down together, sis. We'll go down together. Okay, so here we are. I just turned 46 not too long ago. And it's funny, my sister, my much older sister, Kimberly, she lives in Alaska. She's like really old. Anyway, she had to get on my old Facebook page and tell everyone I was 50. There's nothing wrong with 50, but I'm not quite there yet. I just went with it. You know, I thought, okay, you just let everyone think I'm 50. They'll think, dang. Just kidding. My sister, that's my sister for you. Okay, so you guys kind of seeing this terrible look here? Yeah. It'll get better. You just watch. I promise. I promise. So what I would like to do with you guys tonight, and I'm really trying to bustle it out here because I want to get this on, wipe it back, let it dry just a half a hair, and then put at least one coat of milk paint. My only concern with that would be if I don't let this dry completely, then it will mix with the flour sack. You know what I mean? That makes sense to me. I feel like, yeah, why wouldn't it do that? Duh. But, you know, I'm kind of a rebel. I'm a rebel with painting. I'm willing to risk the biscuit. Risk it for the biscuit because you know why? Because it's just paint, guys. It's just paint. You can always paint over it. Easy breezy, chicken peasy. Yes. But you all know a retailer, right? That's me. However, the DIY paint, actually, I found since I have become a retailer, is actually super hard to get your darn hands on. Like, as far as we place an order, and it takes about a month to get the order in as a retailer from the factory. And so that means if we don't have enough on hand, we're just basically begging from each other and saying, hey, do you guys got some white swan? Or whatever it may be that the need is. Sometimes I do this too. You guys see? You can't see me. Hi. Okay, watch. Let me move this back. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. You guys see this? This is what I do sometimes. Pour it on, pour it on, pour it on. Get it on there. And then you just push it all around. That would be called the burn technique. If you guys don't know my nickname, it would be Burn. My high school math / PE teacher would always say, I'd walk in the room and he started saying, hey, Burn, Burn. And ever since, my nickname has been Burn, VERN. And I've got even a crazier story than that, if that's not enough for you guys. So, I work out here at the Quartz Valley Indian Reservation, and it's a very, 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 very small community. Like, so there's no grocery store or nothing, but it is definitely, it's a little town in itself called Quartz Valley. Well, let me think about it. Is it really a town? I don't know. We actually share Fort Jones zip code, so that makes me think that maybe it's not its own town. But anyway, it's a very small community, and the gal that works in the same reservation as I, her name is Veronica. And my entire life living in Happy Camp, which was a much bigger area than this, it had 1,000 people in it. Okay, maybe just under. Anyway, there was only one other Veronica in the area like the entire time I grew up there. And so I thought, you know, to move to an even smaller area, and then there would be another Veronica in the area, and not only another Veronica in the area, but at the same building that I work at, or office, and then her nickname is also Burn, right? That is so bizarre to me, because Burn is not a common nickname for Veronica. Not that I'm aware of. I mean, I don't think it is. Do you guys? No. Burn? I don't know how in the heck my math teacher came up with that. Oh, Mr. Hokinson. You guys, we are almost there with this part. So we're doing good. We're doing good. I sure miss Autumn tonight. I don't have my calendar made out for next week yet, but I do have some other guest stars that are going to be coming on with me. We haven't dialed down the actual days yet. Let me see. Do I want to reveal who they are? I'll reveal one of them, because she is a definite. She has definitely committed to it. Okay. Can you guess? I'm going to give Miss Melanie guess from Colored Caboose Creations. Yeah, you know what I mean, Vern, right? So give me one guess of who do you think will be coming on with me soon. I don't think I told you. Did I tell you? I don't know if I told you or not. If I told you, then Autumn, you guess. Now, Autumn and Melanie are two gals that we all went to the DIY boot camp. The DIY boot camp, for those of you that don't know what that is it's basically kind of like a get together. There's different topics each time she puts a boot camp on. This time happened to be video, how to create videos and content, basically to grow your YouTube channel. That was the whole objective of that boot camp. And these gals, I met there. Yeah, so we all went to the same boot camp. Yeah, Miss Melanie, Miss Autumn, and myself, and I even got to, Ellen J. Goods, you got it, girl. She is one of them that has said she would love to come on, and we are just dialing down a time because she lives in New York area, I believe, yeah. Anyway, it's like, I was like, hey, so I've been coming on around 7-ish, right? Pacific Standard Time. She's like, oh, that's like 10 o'clock here. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. No way, Jose. I wouldn't want to do it. Why would I ask you to do it? Okay. So we're trying to dial down time. Autumn, would you like to take a stab at, oh, you got it, girl, Christy Lungford. She is coming on too. She's one of my guests, and I'm super, super excited. Okay, so the thing of it is, why didn't you girls remind me? You put it on and you wipe it off. You put it on, you wipe it off. You can let it sit a bit, but you kind of want to get it off, do sections at a time. Little sections at a time. And so what you do, if you do kind of booger it up a little bit, you just add water. Just add water. No big whoopee, guys. That's the cool thing about the DIY line is that it is a water-based product. Therefore, you can add water to all of the products and use it in that manner. So one reason you would want to add water is this reason right here. Like I put this Liquid Patina on, Dark and Decrepit, and I probably should have wiped it off straight away. But, I get to talking and stuff and sidetracked and then I don't. And so then I just come and I just reactivate it just a little bit with a little bit of water. Okay. So Miss Christy, you're not quite here yet. Sorry. Miss Autumn, could you give me one more reason, one other way you could use water with the DIY line? One other way you can use water with the DIY line. And there's several. And then I'm going to ask you too, Miss Mel. So think about it. Think about it. And so again, if this looks kind of ducky, do you see how it's much darker in color? That's what I was going for. I don't know if I like that light on there. What's that? A little bit better. So you get it on, you wipe it off. You get it on, you wipe it off. Yes, and it is definitely messy. So, if you get it on your skin, wipe it off because, you don't want, it's like getting a bad tan line. It will come off, but, we all have a little common sense here, right? Yes, spray it on, wipe it off. Spray it on, wipe it off. So let's see. Hey, sister, how are you, little Miss Miranda Bailey? How's that? Okay, yep. So Autumn says another way. Am I shouting because the microphone's right by my face? Sorry, guys. Another way that you could use water with the DIY line is to reactivate your paint. Yep. That's definitely another way you can use it. And I don't go anywhere without my water bottle. I went and spent the night with my daughter last night. Got to spend a little time with granddaughter, and guess what I had? I had my water bottle with me. Yeah, I did. Yes. Okay. So I feel like it's looking pretty good, guys. I feel like it's looking pretty good. This is what I was trying to achieve here. I'm kind of wanting to not spray a whole ton of water on here because I want it to dry a bit so I could put at least one coat. So Miss Mel, Okay, you signed up for the boot camp. Ah, are you serious? So is that in Encinitas, Becky? You're going to the brick and mortar? Didn't that one get rescheduled at one point? Yeah, that was supposed to be right after the one that we went to. You're going to have so much fun, honey. Do you have any questions for us? You got 3 gals right here right now that's been. So we got some answers, I'm sure, if you have any. If it's similar to the one that we went to, you don't really have a lot of time. Like, I was able to squeeze in like one secondhand store and I got some really cool stuff, but there wasn't a lot of extra time. I brought way too many supplies. I don't know, brick and mortar, are you guys even going to paint anything? I don't really know. I'm so cute. Oh, I thought you were going to say cheesy. It was amazing. I really. So Becky's getting awesome. Ah, there you go. Yes. CC and I am pumped. Yeah, CCC, I am pumped up. Heck yeah. Dude, okay, listen to this. So, since I've been back, I have joined Dion Wood's Creative Connections group. Are you in that? Are any of you folks in that? And she's getting ready to have a retreat. And so I want to go to that really bad, but there's a couple of things that I'm kind of hung up on. The original reason that I wanted to go, that I thought it was going to be really sweet, is because I was seeing all these posts about that big house that they're going to stay in, and everyone was going to stay in the same house. And I just kind of imagined this huge slumber party and just really connecting with these ladies and stuff, and just meeting all the folks and painting and stuff. And then I found out and realized that Dion has many groups. She has Creative Connections. She has, I don't know what the other names of the other ones are, but she has other ones. And the one where everyone are staying together, that's like 25, 24 ladies that are staying in one house. And so, So the other one that I am able to get into, because that one sold out like straight away, is what did I just say it was? What did I say it was? Oh, I think I said it was. Where did you guys go? I bet I could find you. There you are. What did I say it was? I said it was a Creative Connections retreat. And so basically, it's like over 50 people. And so, hey, I got 10 folks on. Woo woo! And so, yeah, the Colored Caboose, Miss Melanie says, book your room early. That's a great advice, sweetheart. But 50 girls. So I'm kind of feeling like, well, one of the reasons I really wanted to go was to just have that intimate connection with these ladies, right? And now if there's 50 people, now I'm kind of envisioning like this great big huge, I think it's still in the same house actually. And just like, I don't know. I'm feeling like there's going to be like lots of chairs and you're kind of going to get lost in the crowd. You know what I mean? As far as like, just, I don't know, maybe afraid to raise your hand. I don't know. I'm building myself up to not go. So let's think here for just half a second. I do have a heat gun. Yeah, I do. I haven't used it very many times. So I was trying to find a heat gun that was like different color than everyone else's. And I found this one. I like it a lot. And it's not real super loud. So why don't you guys tell me if it's super loud, okay? Is it loud? Oh, you know what? I can even put you on mute. I'm going to do that for like, 30 seconds. Time me, Mel. Time me. Okay, guys, the one thing that I do not have is patience. Something I really need to work on. So I know my common sense is saying that's not dry enough to put freaking paint on. What are you thinking? What do you think, Miss Mel? What are you thinking? Okay, Kobe's was cool. I didn't get to go to Kobe's. I did not get to go to Kobe's. So Miss Becky says, I'm nervous. I want to go to Kobe's. So Kobe's would be amazing. I wish I could have went to Kobe's. Yes, you should go to Kobe's. Go to Kobe's. Okay. So here I go. I'm just going to use this. Okay, Melanie, should I just go ahead and go for it? What do you think, Miss Autumn? What do you think, Miss Beck? I kind of just want to get a coat on. I'm asking for trouble, right? Duh, Ralph. Duh, Ralph. What are you saying? Lisa, how are you, Lisa? Thanks for popping on. She loves Kobe's. Do you live in the area up there, or have you just gone to some of Miss Deb's lovely boot camps? Okay, so we got some thick milk paint. I'm just going to do something, and it's like I'm going to tell myself, I know I shouldn't have done that, but I did it anyway. All right, here we go, girls and boys. Just going to get it on there. It's going to be a mess. Why am I doing this, Veronica? Stop. Just don't do it. Okay, so this is what I'm telling myself in my head. Yeah, you might get a little dark and decrepit in there, but you're going to put more than one coat on, right? So I'm just going to try and go with a thin layer of this and get it on there. Just get it on there. One thing I can tell you, Miss Marilee, because this is her piece of furniture, is that in the end, it will be okay. Whatever ends up happening during the day, in the end, it will be okay. Yes? Praise the Lord. So this is some thick stuff. So what they say, whoever they may be, is the thicker you paint the milk paint on, the more chippy drippiness that you get. So being I'm not putting any extra bond in here, which is what I was trying to think of the name earlier. Extra bond is an agent that you add to your milk paint to basically keep it from chipping as much. And so for me, the whole reason I'm using milk paint is for the chippiness, right? Yes, I'm a rebel. Yes, I am. I know it. Actually, I'm pretty boring. I'd like to say I'm pretty safe as far as like not taking too many risks. But when it's something like this, with a paint brand that I just totally trust and know that I can always fix it. So this little guy right here is actually where a plug should go. And I'm going to come back and plug that up. So, you know, I'm just jumping into it. I just got this today and I'm just going for it. I kind of also sometimes create a little more work than necessary by doing stuff like this. But I also am feeling a little bit of pressure with this whole 30 days live business. Like I gotta get some projects going on, right? So here we go again with the drippy. Just pour that stuff right on there. Pour it on there. Get it on there. Get it on there. Push it around. Add a little water. Add a little water. Yes. Marilee's like, what are you doing to my piece of furniture? I have a plan, sister. You just wait. I have a plan, girl. It'll be like you like it. You trust me. I know you do. I know it. All right. So tomorrow, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow, yes, I will be home tomorrow, going live from here. And we're either going to work on this or we're going to work on that mirror because I've got a couple projects going right now, right? And so it just depends on the mood, what I want to do. I feel like I actually have not had the time to come back and work on the mirror since we did the other day. And I really want to kind of work on it just a tidbit off camera so that you guys can see a different process than I've started with, right? So I started dabbing on the dabbing dust and getting it nice textured stuff going on. And the next step is going to be blending. I want to blend the grays together. The grays, get them all blended in. So, milk paint definitely is different than the DIY paint. So I don't want to leave a ton of drips. I don't want to leave a ton of drips, and I kind of want to go more in one direction, like kind of smooth it out a bit, right? But the first layer is the ducky stage, so it doesn't matter as much. But like, see how I'm kind of going, you know, with the grain against the grain in here. I'm just going to come back and just go whoosh, all the way through. Follow your stroke all the way through. And then once you get it like that, you just walk away. Like, you don't want to work it too much. Don't want to work it too much. Okay. Here we go, girls, boys. My honey's coming home tonight. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And then I have 2 days off this week. So we're going to go see my eldest son and my dad and my stepmom. We're going to go visit them if all goes right. That's the plan. Like I said, we have, like Jeremy said, we have 27 fires on the district. So he has a guaranteed couple days off because he's been gone for his whole assignment already. And so the way the fire works is you have to have at least your mandatory days off of R&R to rest and recoup and recover and stuff. And then off they'll go again to the races. So I'll get to see him for at least 2 days, right? At least 2 days. And you haven't used milk paint, Beck, huh? So, gosh, where do you live again? Arizona. So I don't think that Melanie Whitaker sells milk paint. Does she? Melanie? Does Melanie sell milk paint? Say that 5 times. I don't believe she does. So what I recommend you doing if you're interested, you can always buy it from me, but if you want to buy it from someone local, which I definitely recommend as well, you just go to Sweet Pickins Milk Paint. I recommend Sweet Pickins. They've got some different, oh my goodness, girl, what are you doing on the counter? Are you crazy? Are you cray-cray? You are not allowed on the counter. You're going to get in trouble. You're going to make a debut. Say hi. Say hi to my baby. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, I love her so much. You are not allowed to be on the counter, though. Are you crazy? Lucky you're inside, girl. What was I saying? I forget. Oh, look at this. My friend here has a color sample in the suitcase. This is, I have one color sample in the color suitcase. That's all you have? You know what? I love suitcase. That's a beautiful color. If you like your taupes and your grays and your light browns and such. That's what I was talking about. Thank you. So you just go to Sweet Pickins Milk Paint online and, just punch in the zip code and you can find your closest retailer. And that's how you do that. And it's pretty comparable to all these other paint lines as far as price, but you can get a sample size for $6. I'll show you what that looks like. So the sample size doesn't look like a lot. Would you get down, girl? Would you get down? It's only 2 ounces, but this will do like an entire, like if you wanted to do like a stool or a picture frame or like a small side table, I bet you could even get one. So this is a sample size and it's $6. So, you could think about that if you're interested in something like that. And, I was thinking about also doing some giveaways on here, on this 30-day live. But I'm a little torn because I love to give things away. It has nothing to do with cost or anything like that. What it has to do with is a lot of these StreamYard folks I've been studying and training for this for sure. And a lot of them say that if you start giving away product, then you'll get some subscribers that will be coming just because they want the prizes, right? And you want to kind of create this following or this family, this community that is actually there for you, not for like the treats. Do you know what I mean? And so I feel like because I'm so brand new at this, I'm kind of holding off just a little baby bit before I start doing that. Like, you know, eventually like Dion and people give things away. Now you can't give the DIY paint away. But you can, I mean, I could give away other things like sweet pickings and all that good stuff. So it's kind of interesting. I've actually got to follow up on that. Maybe you know, Autumn, can you give DIY paint away? Because I know that Dion does. I know that you can't sell it at a lower cost online because you want to keep it fair and square for all the retailers. But as far as it seems like you could give it away for prizes here and there. I don't really know the rules on that. I gotta study up on that a little baby bit. Oh. But and this is such a cute little tea stand, Mary Lily. Where did you get it from? I mean, I know you told me, but I wasn't listening, I don't think, really. I think I had a lot going on at that very moment, and I didn't quite remember where you got it from. Super cool. I can't wait for you to get a home to put it in. Miss Mary Lily was a victim of the fires in Happy Camp last year. Her home burnt down to the ground. So her family and her are separated right now. She's living at her auntie's house with two of the children and Daddy-O's staying in a trailer. But hopefully soon they will get their home. Hopefully soon, Jesus. So this is going to be one piece of furniture in her home when she gets it. And we're just going to have to get her set up, aren't we? Yes, we are. All her loveliness that she loves so much. Okay, so milk paint definitely has a Ducky stage. I think even more so than the DIY paint because the consistency is not consistent. It all depends upon how the creator mixes the paint together. And so it could be drippy, it could be thin, it could be thick. And so, and also some people are like more perfectionist, whereas you get me and I'm just like a slobby painter. That's what I am. And I must say that I never shut up. I hear myself talk. Gosh, sometimes I just need to shush. But it's so hard. Anyway, what I was going to say is I must say that I am not saying I shouldn't have done it because it's okay, guys. I'm not getting that dark and decrepit bleeding through like at all. So I'm super happy about that. Gosh, I wish I could take this wheel off so I will get in there, but I won't really get in there on the live. So, okay, girls and boys, I feel super excited. I know that I didn't get it all, but I will get it all. And I feel like in true fashion of staying at my 25 minutes, I've definitely gone over, and that's pretty much a little bit of me. We're at 44 minutes. How did that happen? Oh my gosh. Yes, you usually get your stuff from Jamie Ray. She's amazing. So she is definitely one of the first few folks I started following and have been inspired by. And so Becky, let's get back to the other topic. So you are going to the Dion Woods creative, what is it called? Creative Connections. Is that right? So if I'm able to go, do you have any room in your room? Have you rented a place yet? And then maybe rent a car together? You love it, Marilee? I'm so happy. It says, Miss Melanie from the Color Caboose Creation says that cart needs some booze. Marilee, is it going to have some booze? Yeah, I don't think it'll be a tea cart for long, right? Oh, that's pretty cute. Pretty cute. Oh, that cat, she's going to get it when we get off here. She's on the counter again. What are you doing? You get down from there. What are you doing? You're not allowed up there. Okay, guys. Well, I feel like the 45 minutes is plenty of time. And we got a lot accomplished tonight. And so I just want to thank you guys for popping on. I really appreciate all of your time. And we will see you tomorrow night around the same time. Oh, so love. All right, guys. So as always, you chase that sunshine, whatever that means for you. Okay, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. See ya.